Yeah.
JK Dobbins out there?
I was told yes. I didn't see him.
Okay. All right.
If he's out there, he wasn't really in the mix.
Okay.
Take away from the running back position, Audric Estime's in trouble.
Who's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble. You keep hearing Sean Payton talk about him in his pressers, and he's like, yeah, Audric's going to get his touches. He's going to get his opportunity. But it almost sounds like like when he talks about Audric Estime, it almost sounds like a courtesy, the way that he talks about him to me.
Well, think about this, though, Tyler. You don't want to bury a guy in June.
No.
That if you can build up, somebody says, hey, if you aren't going to use him, we'll give you a 6th round for him.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'd be shocked if anybody would give you anything for Audric Estime, but that's true.
You never know.
Yeah.
Bo?
Looks fine. It was a little bit cleaner than it was yesterday. I would say there was a 7-on-7 period that was not super sharp for Bo, but the team periods looked pretty clean.
They were out in the field the whole time, huh? I mean, it was a long practice, or just as long. They did what was scheduled.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, man,
hot day,
it is hot.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately, when I got in my car, it said 99 degrees.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no shade out there either, of course.
No. So long, full days. There were a bunch of coaches from other teams there. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
Not NFL teams, obviously.
College teams or something.
Utah was there. There were some UFL guys there.
Mm-hmm.
Some Arkansas boys. Chris Wilson, who was he was the defensive line coach at the University of Colorado when I was there. He's now coaching at Arkansas. He was out there.
Scoop on Arkansas? Did you talk to him at all?
I did talk to him quite a bit about Arkansas.
What did he say?
Well, you know what I was talking to him about was just the new rules, the $20.5 million. How's that? Is it going to slow down transfers? And basically, you know what I asked him? I was like, dude, what's it like coaching in college right now? He said, well, if you're somewhere where they got money, it's pretty good.
So he's okay.
Yeah.
Our guy, Andy Lindahl, who will be on with Nate Kreckman in just over an hour, joins us now as he drives away from the facility. Tyler was out there. You were there too, Andy. What are some of your observations, brother?
Well, okay. There are like a whole bunch of questions there. So we'll start with the 2015 when the no-fly zone got together. They drafted Bradley Roby, and he played nickelback. That was the first-round pick.
Okay.
Jahdae Barron has been working in with the ones. He's been moving all around. He broke up a pass play today in red zone. So he is getting some time. But they're moving. They've got some weird rotations right now, which is why, as you guys talked about, Sean said don't count snaps. Look, Q Robinson was a guy that Coach told me watch him yesterday. I watched him today. I think, Tyler, I don't know if you were down by me then or not. Q Robinson, in their very first goal line session, pressured Jared Stidham 3 different times. Now, again, backup offensive line, but he went around the edge without getting touched. He then stunted inside and put a guard on his rear end on his way to get Jared Stidham. They may have a little something in Q Robinson. And for whatever it's worth, Pat Bryant, who coached when he came on our show yesterday, he does not love the long routes for Pat Bryant. Pat Bryant made a couple catches in the red zone, and you guys probably heard Coach said he was very happy with them after it's all said and done. So all in all, it was and the crane was moving again today, Dmac. I got to watch the crane move again today. So it's a good day.
That's always a bonus. Any other standouts to you today?
How much you guys think those crane operators are making, by the way? I mean, they got to be making pretty decent money.
Oh my God, I would say over
$400 an hour.
Those guys got an important job now.
Hell yeah, no doubt about it.
I mean, we could look into it, I feel like Maverick and Goose sometimes. What's the name of that truck driving school? I might need that in the business we pick.
You never know.
I mean, whatever. Look, who else stood out? By the way, yes, JK Dobbins was out there. He started the practice doing some work on the individual field. I think, Sean, I do like this because it's funny. He was wearing number 27 in orange today, and the last 27 in orange was our guy No Sean, who pulled a hamstring his very first practice or whatever.
Right.
So Sean trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. He made sure that Dobbins was out there getting his conditioning work in. He then joined the team. Can't say I put eyes on him actually, running any routes or participating necessarily in the drill, but he was in the bench area with the guys kind of doing his thing. And so he's getting acclimated. I agree. Estime's out there with and we can't get a ruling. Even Tyler, this is kind of funny the other day. I asked Tyler, our PR dude, who's getting more and more ripped every time we see him, I said, is it Ellinger or Ellinger? And he doesn't know. And he still didn't know this week. And we both agreed that if we actually officially find out, the season's gone terribly wrong. So I'm going to go with Sam Ellinger, and that's the quarterback that most often Audric Estime is running reps with. So that probably tells you something.
We will have you in studio in about an hour. We look forward to that. Very, very quickly, Will Shepherd. Any reports on Will Shepherd?
He was there for a tryout. He was not officially signed. Sean made no comment about any of the guys after. He did make a couple plays, Dmac. Sean liked him at the pro day. We will see.
Okay.
You guys tell me, though, real quick, is receiver not – it feels like the most locked-up position on the team next to quarterback.
I agree.
Yeah, but if you can find a guy that maybe can do a little something different than anybody else, you still got guys on the practice squad.
I'll just tell you, being at Colorado's pro day, Sean and a lot of Denver Broncos staff spent some significant time with Will Shepherd. I think there's very legitimate interest there for whatever it's worth.
Well, that'd be a positive. I think we're all rooting for Will Shepherd. It's cool to hear that he was out at the tryouts.